Welcome to the Caribbean Catch-Up. In this edition, Will enjoys a kickabout with Raheem Sterling. Kate shows her passion for early years learning, and the Duke responds to protests by condemning slavery as abhorrent. Hello, I'm Sophie, and this is your second rundown of the Cambridge's 8-day official tour of the Caribbean. This episode follows Will and Kate as they journey through Jamaica. When they arrived, Kate was wearing a golden yellow dress in tribute to the island's nation. But this soft diplomacy didn't halt the protests that awaited their arrival. After an indigenous group in Belize opposed the royal visit on Saturday, demonstrators here in Jamaica's capital called for apologies and reparations for Britain's and the royal family's historic role in slavery. Despite this, William and Kate pushed on with the tour and were cheered by crowds who gathered to see the pair meet Raheem Sterling and the Jamaican bobsleigh team. Later, the Duke and Duchess were greeted with smiles as they attended a teacher training college, where Kate's passion for early years learning came to the fore.
By realising the extraordinary impact of early childhood, and by learning more about how children grow, think and behave, I truly believe we're on the cusp of one of the biggest opportunities for positive change in generations.
They won a few hearts when thanking frontline staff at a maternity ward for doing a vital job. And locals smiled along as Kate made things difficult for her husband, who struggled to control a simulated military vehicle.
She's now maybe scared.
I think they blow the tire.
I blow the tire. Oh, God.
But some social media users branded the pair tone deaf as they played music and posed beside a statue of Bob Marley, who sang for freedom. Despite the well-known opposition to their visit, Prince William was taken aback by the Prime Minister's blunt comments on Jamaica's future.
But Jamaica is, as you would see, a country that is very proud of our history, very proud of what we have achieved, and we are moving on, and we intend to attain in short order our development goals and fulfill our true ambitions and destiny as an independent, developed, prosperous country.
The purpose of the Cambridge's trip is to celebrate the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. But 2 days before their arrival, a coalition of 100 prominent Jamaicans signed an open letter saying they see no reason to celebrate the Queen's milestone, and accusing the monarch of doing nothing to atone for the suffering of their ancestors. In his speech on Wednesday night, William condemned slavery as abhorrent and said it should never have happened.
I want to express my profound sorrow. Slavery was abhorrent, and it should never have happened.
But he stopped short of apologising for his family's historic role in the slave trade. The next stop on William and Kate's tour is the Bahamas. According to their schedule, they'll spend time with communities across the islands, hear how people in Aback coped in the aftermath of Hurricane Dorian, and take part in a sailing regatta, a nod to Prince Philip. But they'll likely face further protests. The Bahamas National Reparation Committee has already released a statement saying the Cambridges and their government must acknowledge the Bahamian blood spilt in order to build the British economy. And then they must pay.